the crossbar. Goal! And it's a giant deflection off the goal team. Switchel left fielder down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
And we are back for Hunterdon Central versus North Hunterdon in today's semifinal of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament. I'm Julia Labate, joined with Josh Chaco as we await the playing of this game. Both teams in a huddle right now. Hunterdon Central coach Karan Short just talking over any last-minute ideas before the start of this game, as well as North Hunterdon head coach Steve De Lorenzo doing the same. Josh, big game tonight for Hunterdon Central. It's the semifinals. Sparta versus Voorhees as well, playing shortly later. What do you think of this game? What does this mean for Central?
Yeah, it's definitely a big one. Central came out in the quarterfinal round against Delaware Valley. They won 4-0 and had goals from Lyle Parente, Lyle Hopkins, Abby Gavon, and Sydney Artachi. And Central 10-2-2 on the season, facing North Hunterdon, who's 10-4-1. Definitely should be a good matchup between these two teams. You speak about those 4 girls who scored against Delaware Valley in the quarterfinals, all juniors this year. That shows younger team, only 4 seniors this year graduating and on next year. So team will be pretty similar for the next couple of years. Josh, tell me what it means for Hunterdon Central having a younger team. What do you think of this? Yeah, like you said, they only have 4 seniors, so they have to do a really good job of trying to coach and mentor these juniors, as this team is made up of they definitely have a hefty amount of juniors, so they will be in where the seniors are next year, a bunch of them. So just mentoring them, and Lexi Dennis, the captain of the team, Megan Keller, definitely been 2 of their best players so far this year.
Absolutely. Lexi Dennis has had a phenomenal season so far. 10 goals, I believe, on the season for her. Megan Keller has had 60 saves this season, so overall pretty impressive. They are definitely going to try to reach for some more goals and more saves tonight.
Mr. John, are you
And then a last-minute huddle from both teams. Definitely getting some words of encouragement in there from Lexi Dennis and some of the other captains. Parente, perhaps.
When it comes to these two teams, Central has won the last 5 matchups against North Hunterdon. Definitely something to look at for this game. Can't be overconfident, though. North Hunterdon is still a very good team. Central coming off a tie against Bridgewater Raritan 1-1 in their last game.
Absolutely, Caitlin Brewy as well, which is North Hunterdon's goalie, has had 105 saves this season so far. So overall, pretty impressive performance from her, from just the goalie side of this North Hunterdon team. And the ball is off Hunterdon Central without the possession right now, and North Hunterdon possession. Lexi Dennis on the ball. Passes back to Sarah Erb. Sarah Erb looks for space, controls it to the middle. North Hunterdon kicks it forward. That's going to be Megan Keller. Megan Keller is senior this year. Punts it forward to Lexi Dennis, but reaches North Hunterdon's feet. And that's Erin Johnson on the ball. Back to Alessandra Wallace. Sydney Artachi controls it just shy of Lila Parente. Apologies, Lila Hopkins there. It's back to defense, Lauren Fasinelli. Nice touch there to get past the forward. It's going to be Hunter and Central on the throw-in. North Hunterdon. Lexi Dendis to Isla Hopkins to Parente. North Hunterdon clears it out. That's number 6 for North Hunterdon. Lexi Dendis to Lila Parente to Hopkins. Hopkins back to Sydney Artachi. It's going to be Hunter and Central ball off of 24, Marissa Jimenez. Ball goes out. Wallace on the throw-in. To Kuruki. You know, overall, Josh, we've seen a decent amount of dominant play from Hunter and Central. What have you made of the first few minutes of the game?
Yeah, right here they're in a good position to score here, but they've had, like you said, a good chance on offense here, but still have not gotten anything close to the goal here. North Hunter's done a good job of just denying every chance they get.
Yeah, you know, lots of opportunities, but Hunter and Central really hasn't been able to get a play going, any passing formation. That's Lexi Dendis. Tries to go for that ball there, but looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Abby Gavand on the corner. Nice kick there. Lexi Dennis tries to go for a head. Just shy of the goal, but reaches across. Aaron Johnson tries to go for it and misses it. A little miscommunication between players and refs there. It's going to be white ball. Looks like a foul called, possibly on either Lila Parente or Lila Hopkins. And this is an opportunity for North Hunterdon. 17 tries to get in front of Lauren Fasinelli, but she quickly clears it. Still on North Hunterdon's feet. And a nice look there by North Hunterdon to try to reach a forward, but just the ball goes short and goes out. Megan Keller there with a save. That was 12. Zoe Pfeiffer, the senior for North Hunterdon, 9 goals on the season so far, who gets just right past Lauren Fasinelli. Lexi Dendis passes to Hopkins. Hopkins to Parente. Back to Artache for the throw-in. North Hunterdon gets a touch on it, but it's back in Aaron Johnson's feet. Sarah Erb to the middle. A little choppy there by both teams. You know, no one really able to get the ball settled for their team and just get a pass going. North Hunterdon in the middle. Back out to the right of the field with Kroicki on the ball. Kroicki to the center. No one there. North Hunterdon clears it to Artache. Header out by her, out of control. It's going to be Marissa Jimenez on the ball for North Hunterdon. North Hunterdon tries to get something going, kick it up to the front of the forwards, but cleared by Sarah Erb. And a trip there, Lila Parente goes down. It's going to be in favor of Hunterdon Central. They're going to have a kick taken by Lexi Dendis, it looks like. Apologies, going to be Sydney Artachi. And a nice kick it is. Just shy of Aaron Johnson, who tries to go for a header there. It's going to be North Hunterdon goalie possession. And a kick right over the heads of North Hunterdon and Central players. Alessandra Wallace up to Krowicki there. Wallace again to the center. North Hunterdon kicks it forward. No one there, though. Going to land in the hands of Megan Keller. Megan Keller up to Abby Gavand. No one there on the pass. Johnson clears it out of the middle. Artachi back to Erb. Erb to Gavand. Gavand tries to look for the through for Croaky, but just unable to make it happen. Dendis up. North Hunterdon gets a touch on that one. Sends it to the middle. North Hunterdon boots it up. Sydney Artachi on the touch. Back to Lexi Dendis to Erb. Ellie Sklar there for North Hunterdon. Just kicks it up to the forwards. Ana Jimenez just controls it. Gets it up to the forward for North Hunterdon. North Hunterdon gets a move there. Croaky tries to get that to Aaron Johnson, but, nothing really clicks for them there. It's going to be North Hunterdon throw-in.
We've seen a lot of back and forth action between these teams. Haven't really had a lot of opportunities for either team to put on the first goal of the game, but both teams just figuring out each other's formations on the offense. We've seen some good ball movement by Central, as right here Lexi Dennis has the ball outfield.
Lexi Dennis controls it, moving forward. Tries to get it to Lila Parente. No good there. Out of the hands of the goalie again. And I believe that was off of the goalie's foot, but originally by Parente. So, yeah, Josh, that is a goal there, but still not the greatest movement from Hunterdon Central. You can see that North Hunterdon was just flustered there. Didn't really have much to do because Lexi Dennis quite literally dribbled through almost every single defender.
Yeah, Central will definitely take that goal. It wasn't exactly how they drew it up. Ball, I believe it hit off the goalie and went into the goal, but it's a great way to start the game. Hopefully they'll figure some things out offensively and have a better flow throughout the game.
Caitlin Brewy did go out on that one. North Hunterdon goalie to try to get that cross off of Lexi Dendis, but which Lila Parente did believe, I think, was in her hands. But, Caitlin just wasn't able to hold on to it, and Lila Parente got it back. Goes for a kick right off of Brewy's feet and into the top right corner of the goal. So either way, it counts. That's 1 point on the scoreboard for Hunterdon Central. They will take it, anything to just get that extra edge forward in a game that is just so important like this one. Throwing right over Sarah Erb's head. This is North Hunterdon's opportunity. Megan Keller comes out. North Hunterdon on the ground. Definitely do not like that. That was a clean play. Overall, a nice save, I would say, by Megan Keller, Josh. I don't know if you saw that, but she really just embraced what a goalie does, just came out of that box really aggressive with it and made herself known that she wasn't there to let any goals in. And North Hunterdon again with possession, tries to go for a kick, just wide on the right side.
Yeah, Megan Keller's been definitely an anchor on this team, as we just saw in that play. That definitely goes a little scary for Central for a little bit, seeing as North Hunterdon had numbers on that play. But Megan Keller came in, tried to get the stop for the save, and ended up getting it, as there was a collision there. But definitely putting your body on the line is definitely embracing what being a senior goalie leader on this team is.
Absolutely. We have a little talk between referee and number 12, Zoe Pfeiffer, for North Hunterdon, who went down on that play when Megan Keller got out of goal and made that save. Lauren Fasinelli clears it to the right side of the field. North Hunterdon gets a touch on it. Referee on the side is calling offsides, but official head ref is going to agree with that. Kuroki's moving the ball up. It's going to be North Hunterdon ball. Lila Hopkins there. Dribbling it. Tries to find Lexi Dendis. A little shaky there, but Lexi's still in possession. Sydney Artache. Back to Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson to Sarah Erb. Sarah Erb tries to find space. North Hunterdon gets in front of that ball, though. Lila Parente tries to make something of that pass, but it's going to be called offsides. And Hunterdon Central waits for this ball from North Hunterdon. North Hunterdon right up to Jody Van Doren, senior, I believe, junior for the team this year. Sarah Erb on defense. Vanessa Tink gets right past that North Hunterdon player. Tries to get it forward, but North says no. Lila Hopkins again with an opportunity. Lila Hopkins to Parente. Parente is going to get that ball. It's going to be called for a throw-in for Hunterdon Central. Ortachi to Hopkins. That was a nice cross there from Hopkins. Really just worked around the North defender. Vanessa Tank tries to get it in, but just goes straight into the hands of Caitlin Brewy. And a nice kick there by her. Tries to get something going for North Hunterdon, but Fasanelli quickly denies that opportunity. And Parente back on the ball. Parente to Tank. Kroki tries to make something out of it. Goes out of bounds. I believe that was Anna Jimenez on the throw-in for North. Another throw-in for North to the feet of Jody Van Doren. Some nice central pressure there. Krowicki with the central throw-in. Parente stuck in the corner there. You know, the corner is not the greatest place to be, but it can be slightly beneficial when it comes to being out of bounds off of North, because it leads to a corner kick, which is going to be taken here by Abby Gavand. Abby Gavand right over Hunterdon Central's heads. You know, Josh, corner kicks aren't exactly rare in this game, but they don't happen too often either. But they are a great opportunity for Hunterdon Central. What did you make of that last one?
Yeah, definitely had see a better opportunity for them to score than they have in the beginning. That kick by Alexi Dennis was just a little too soft. If that kick was just a little more harder, probably could have gone in. Was in decent position, but you know, just kind of too soft there. Easy to pick up for the goalie, but Central overall has back-to-back possessions where they've had better looks offensively.
Yeah, you know, nice kick in there by Abby Gavon, but Lexi Dennis just not able to finish it off, neither of any of the other forwards. This is a new opportunity for her, quickly denied by North Hunterdon defender. North Hunterdon makes it up, 17 on the ball. Tries to get something going, just too powerful of a touch and into the hands of Megan Keller, Hunterdon Central's goalie. Megan up to Lexi Dennis. Lexi Dennis with a header to try to move the ball forward. Denied by North Hunterdon defense. .25 Ellie Sklar on the ball. Tries to make something for the forwards. Lauren Fasanelli denies it. And a quick sub in there for North Hunterdon on the defensive end. It's going to be a throw-in for them. And off the feet of Jody Van Doren there. Hunterdon Central with the throw-in. Krowicki to the middle. And Brewy comes out for that save. Parente tries to get something going, but Brewy just really scoops that ball up and takes the opportunity away from her. Sydney Artachi. Going to be Jimenez with the throw-in for North Hunterdon. North Hunterdon possession. Pass back to Jimenez. Back to number 12. Tries to cross it forward. Sarah Erb denies her that opportunity now in Jody Van Doren's feet. Sklar on the ground. Krowicki. And off Van Doren. Going to be Megan Keller's ball. Lauren Fasinelli is going to take the kick. Lauren Fasinelli, a sophomore this year, played varsity last year as a freshman. So super impressive always to see from her. Really love seeing her back there. Her and Sarah Erb make quite a nice duo as the two middle defensive players. And Lauren Fasinelli, again on the ball. Gets it to the middle. Abby Gavand. (17) doing a nice job controlling that ball there. And Hopkins' feet. Lexi Dendis. 15 for North Hunterdon. Jimenez back on that throw-in. Tries to look for someone on North Hunterdon. Gets it over the heads of Central defense, but quickly cleared out for another throw-in for them. Josh, 17 minutes left in this first half. 23 have passed. Tell me what you've seen so far.
It's definitely been Central's defense. North Hunterdon hasn't gotten off. I don't believe they've gotten off a clean shot yet. Hopefully I didn't just jinx that, but definitely credit that. You've seen game after game, their defense has definitely been their anchor. Not allowing some of their good opponents who they played, been able to get some shots off, and definitely that helps with the offense, makes it just a lot easier for them.
Yeah, North Hunterdon has had really phenomenal defense this game. Lexi Dendis, Lila Parente, multiple opportunities, even Hopkins, multiple opportunities for all of them. Just nothing has really been able to click because of that defensive line from North Hunterdon. North Hunterdon now has an opportunity on offense. It was a foul called on Aaron Johnston, a push there. 15 kicks it in. And North Hunterdon tries to get their body on it. Nothing really clicks for them. It's going to be hands of Megan Keller once again. And that's Lila Parente going out and Angelina Tenor coming in. Tenor, a sophomore this year for Hunterdon Central. And Sydney Artachi tries to go for it, still in the feet of North Hunterdon. Lexi Dendis with a nice clear there. Tenor tries to get towards that ball, but it's going to be 6. Tenor with a slight trip there. Going to be a free kick for North Hunterdon. That's 15 on the ball for North Hunterdon. Amelia Satari. North Hunterdon kicks it up reaches the feet of Lauren Fasinelli. Fasinelli to Johnson. Gavond to Tenor. Nice ball there, but Tenor unfortunately not able to do anything with it. With the North Hunterdon defense really making it challenging for her. It's going to be a corner kick for Hunterdon Central. Touch off of 25 there, I believe, for North Hunterdon. And North denies that opportunity. Jimenez on the ball, making her way up. Sarah Erb's going to look to control that. And she clears it to the right side of the field. Going to be a throw-in for North Hunterdon. North Hunterdon with a sub-in. Krowicki once again with the ball. Tenor looks for it. Tenor reaches the feet of North Hunterdon. Sarah Erb denies that opportunity. And a nice save there by Megan Keller. Once again, senior goalie for Hunterdon Central. 2 years on varsity. You know, Megan really has had some nice saves this year. This has to be probably like her 65th save of the season. Has had a couple nice saves tonight.
Yeah, that kick definitely high. We saw some against Randolph where the kicks were really high, and she just showed her vertical range on that leap, extending it over the goal.
You know, yeah, definitely the last home game here, she did have that one shot that went in that just went right over her fingers. So I think that just taught her right there to correct that behavior, just jump a little higher and be more aggressive on those big kicks and not let the power of the ball come in any way, scare you, or just like get in the way of her athleticism. And it's going to be Hopkins. Hopkins to Artache. Jimenez. Hopkins with a push there. Jimenez goes down. It's going to be North Hunterdon ball again. (15) Amelia Sateri on the ball. Nice cross into the middle there. Header. Jimenez goes for that in the corner. Artachi on her. Pressure. It's going to be a throw-in for North Hunterdon. Once again, another throw-in. A little miscommunication there between the ball boy and the player. Jimenez looking to cross it in. North Hunterdon once again going to have a throw-in, but Hunterdon Central did a nice job clearing it that time. North Hunterdon back to 15. Central takes a shot. Megan Keller's just going to sweep that one up. And a handball there by North Hunterdon on 25. So, slight advantage there for Hunterdon Central. It's going to be Lauren Fasinelli, the sophomore, taking the kick. Nice kick to the right side. Looks for Tanky, but just doesn't secure it. Krowicki on the throw-in. Krowicki to Tenor. Goes right past Tenor's feet. You know, Josh, on that left side, we have three sophomores. Apologies, the right side, it's Fasinelli on defense playing in the middle. And then you also have Angelina Tenor and Vanessa Tanky, you know, all sophomores. Nice to see younger faces on the team. Tell me how this really impacts Hunterdon Central as a team in the game.
Well, getting an opportunity to play in a game like this as just a sophomore just shows the confidence that Coach Short has in the players, and just shows the bright future that these sophomores have getting a chance to play here. You said some were on varsity last year as freshmen, so getting these opportunities like that is just going to help in the future when you have to play in even bigger games as an upperclassman.
Absolutely. Couldn't say it better myself. Coach Short, definitely a lot of confidence in these younger girls, confidence in this team as a whole, young team. You know, even you can count these juniors as underclassmen because they will be here next year. So the team has been pretty successful this year. 10 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties for Hunterdon Central on this season so far, as almost all players being juniors and sophomores and only 4 seniors this year. So impressive job from Coach Short, just really getting this team together over the last few years. Sydney Artachi with the header. Going to be Sklar on the ball. Sklar kicks it up. Reaches Hunterdon Central feet, cleared. Lexi Dendis looking for space. Sees Sydney Artachi. Sydney just not able to get there. Slightly too powerful of a kick for her. And a quick sub here for North Hunterdon. Number 10, Lily Rogers coming off. It's going to be number 7 back on the field. Aaron Johnson there. Lexi Dennis tries to get it forward. Hits off of Jimenez. It's going to be a throw-in. Sydney Artache. Tenor tries to get it. Lexi Dennis with a nice header there. Referee's going to call that a push off of her. Lauren Fasinelli clears that one quickly. Jody Van Doren looking for an opportunity there. Clar once again going back to the goalie. Caitlin Brewy. Back to Clar. To the space, Jimenez. Jimenez gets that one forward through the middle. Megan Keller comes out of the box to clear that one. Just kicks it right out of lines. You know, going to be North Hunterdon on the throw-in. Vanessa Tank kicks it forward, looks for Tenor there. Tenor just gets really pushed down by North Hunterdon. Girls almost running into her. It's going to be an advantage for Hunterdon Central with a kick there. You know, 5 minutes left in this first half. This tends to be the time, Josh, where intensity starts to pick up. Hunterdon Central, North Hunterdon, they both just want to get a ball in the back of the net, get a point on the scoreboard. You know, going into the second half, You want to have some sort of an advantage. Hunterdon Central has a 1-point advantage currently by Lila Parente, but 2 points is really the goal for them. North Hunterdon really just trying to tie up this score. Lexi Dendis tries to get it to Johnson, but no good there.
Yeah,
Herb.
Yeah, you said it, Julia. Central, there's still only 4 minutes left, but that's still a lot of time. And Central has, the 1 goal advantage here, but you really want to get that to a 2-goal advantage and get more comfortable at halftime, so you just go over some of the basics at halftime. And for North Hunterdon, they would want to at least tie the game up, not going into the half with the deficit and have their heads down. But for Central, definitely want to get that insurance goal.
Absolutely. A big game tonight, semifinals of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex County Championship here at Stewart Field. So anything just for that extra security for Central and make that deficit even greater, anything to get them going. North Hunterdon's going to have an opportunity here on a goal kick. Megan Keller communicating with her team, telling them where she wants them on defense. This is a super important opportunity for North Hunterdon to see what they can make out of it. Nice kick into the middle there. Sklar tries to get in front of it. Back and forth between North Hunterdon and Central. A lot of headers we're seeing.
Yeah.
They always tell you when you're growing up playing soccer, they always are talking about just getting those juggling repetitions. And Amelia Satari there. Off of Sarah Erb. Sklar with a nice hands of Megan Keller, just bounced right into her hands, so smooth. Megan Keller really just making it super challenging for North Hunterdon, giving them absolutely 0 opportunities. Van Doren tries to make something of it. Some nice defense there from Lauren Fasanelli. And North Hunterdon boots it up. Once again, reaches the hands of Megan Keller. Megan boots it up to Abby Gavond. Tanky trying to make something of it, but gonna go into the feet of North Hunterdon. North Hunterdon clears that one. Looks like Madison Decatur is coming into the game now. Madison Decatur also a sophomore this year. Hopkins has an opportunity and a goal there by her. Straight into the lower right-hand corner for Hopkins. North Hunterdon not happy about that one. Exactly what Hunterdon Central needed. Lila Hopkins there for that goal, a junior this year. Only a minute left in the game, and Lila makes that. Hunterdon Central definitely not a fan of that call by the referee. It's Caitlin Brewy talking to the referee about that one. As a captain, that's one thing that she is allowed to do. She is allowed to question the referee's decision, and this is that one time where she's going to do that. 2 of her teammates went down on that play. Not sure if there was contact there. Josh, did you see any?
I'm pretty sure there was, but even though Central will take that, under a minute left, like you said, getting that just extra protection and more comfortability going into halftime. Now they have to worry about the other end defensively, where they've been doing a great job all day and just getting some last few stops before halftime.
You know, looks like two girls ran into each other. You know, Hunterdon Central is somewhat of an aggressive team, but nothing too crazy you can say about them. I wouldn't say the same about North Hunterdon, too. Both pretty mild, not super aggressive teams, so just two-person contact there. Nothing crazy. It's going to be a goal for Hunterdon Central. And Marissa Jimenez on the ball. Carries it forward. Number 12 for North Hunterdon. Looks towards number 15. Megan Keller sweeps that one up real nice. 30 seconds left in this first half. And Megan just kicks it right out of bounds. Sateri into the middle. Lexi Dennis just kicks it right up that boundary line, and that's going to be it for this first half. The score is currently 2-0 Hunterdon Central. That was Lila Parente on the first goal, as well as Lila Hopkins on the second. So we will be back for the next half. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back for the start of the second half action. Hunterdon Central on the kick. It's going to be Lila Parente taking it. Lila Parente with a goal in the first half, as well as Lila Hopkins, both two forwards and juniors here on the Hunterdon Central girls soccer team. Just waiting the start of the kickoff for this second half. 40 minutes on the clock. And Lila Parente sends it back to Erin Johnson. Erin Johnson to Krowicki. Quickly cleared there by Jody Van Doren on the North Hunterdon soccer team. Krowicki to Madison Decatur. Herb to Artache. And a nice touch there from Artachi to get around North Hunterdon midfield. Hopkins to Parente. Parente back to Hopkins. Hopkins making a run. It's going to be a corner kick for Hunterdon Central. Abby Gavond taking it. Nice clear there by Caitlin Brewy, but back in by Parente. Parente to Lexi Dendis. Lexi Dendis tries to make something of this ball. Crosses it in, but quickly cleared by the North Hunterdon defense. And that's North Hunterdon there taking it up. North Hunterdon 26. That's Chambers there trying to get a play off, but clears it to Hunterdon Central's feet, so nothing good there. Lila Hopkins once again on the ball, trying to make something of it. Nice defense there from North Hunterdon. Hopkins going to take the throw in. Hopkins to Parente. Parente wide open there. Just now our Hunterdon Central girls getting on him. Erin Johnson goes for a kick, but just slightly high of that goal.
Great look there. You gotta like the intensity that Central's brought out early in this half. You wonder what Coach Short told them at halftime. Probably just be more aggressive on offense. Central had one goal early on in the game, but that was kind of a little gift to them, and they had their own goal of their own the last minute of the game, or last minute of the half, excuse me. So definitely more aggressive on offense, and you've seen that early on. Good look there from Aaron Johnson, just could not get it to go.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Josh. Karan definitely had to be saying something about how Hunterdon Central's had some great opportunities, has been very dominant this game, but just hasn't been super aggressive or able to get anything to really stick. They've just had so many chances on these North Hunterdon defenders, and they've just really been taken from them every single time. There's an opportunity for North Hunterdon, but reaches the hands of Megan Keller before a forward could get on that ball. It's going to be a Hunterdon Central kick here. Lauren Fasanelli up to Hopkins. Hopkins looking for space. Fasanelli on the ball. Fasanelli to Parente. Parente forward, going to be Caitlin Brewy with the scoop up there. And Brewy kicks it up. Madison Decatur gets a touch on that. North Hunterdon with the ball again. And up to the forward. That's Rogers. Artache. Hopkins to Parente. Parente making the North Hunterdon team work there. And this ball is going to be in favor of North Hunterdon. Right to Lexi Dendis. Sklar there. Both players go down. Abby Gavand on the ground for Hunterdon Central and Sklar for North. Referee's going to give it to North. North pass Sydney Artache. Lexi Dendis clears that ball. Up to Lila Parente. Nice opportunity here for Lila Parente. She tries to work them. Tries to get something through the middle for Abby Gavon. Just right scooped up in the hands of Caitlin Brewy. And North Hunterdon with the ball again. Sydney Artachi doing her best to keep that away from the goal. It's going to be North Hunterdon on the throw-in. There's an opportunity for North. Jody Van Doren takes a shot, but Megan Keller with the save there. And a nice header there from Abby Gavon to Parente. Parente looks for Lexi Dendis. North Hunterdon clears that out the side. Madison Decatur back into Lexi Dendis. And it's going to go into the hands of Caitlin Brewy. Lexi Dendis looks for space to Aaron Johnson. Parente. A slide tackle there, not called. Hopkins on the ball. Hopkins back to Artache. Artache up towards Parente, but North Hunterdon gets their feet on that one. Ball off on 26. Chambers throw in for Hunterdon Central. Lexi Dendis on the ball. North Hunterdon quickly clears that one. And Lexi Dendis looks to make something happen there, just to the left of that goal. And a sub in made there by North Hunterdon. Gavond attempts to make that. Lexi Dendis. Oh, apologies. Parente there. Parente to Brewy. Artache clears that away from North. Aaron Johnson on the ball. Plays back to Krowicki. Krowicki controls it to Fasinelli. Back to Krowicki. Krowicki through to Aaron Johnson. Aaron Johnson with just too powerful of a touch there. And attempts to pass it to Madison Decatur. Megan Keller straight to her hands. And that's North Hunterdon with a run. Sydney Artache quickly denies that opportunity. Parente on the ball. Parente and Lexi Dendis up there, just the two of them. Aaron Johnson settles that. And it's back to Lila Hopkins. Hopkins to Parente. Parente works through. Some nice defense there by North Hunterdon, really just denying every opportunity Hunterdon Central has had in the last few opportunities there. Going to be North Hunterdon's ball once again on a throw-in. Denied an opportunity there by Sarah Erb. North Hunterdon again. North Hunterdon unable to make that one happen. Lila Parente now on the ball. Madison Decatur to Lexi Dendis. Lexi Dendis to Abby Gavand. Johnson in the middle. No one around her. Johnson to Lexi Dendis. Decatur with a touch there. North Hunterdon on the ball.
North Hunterdon definitely strengthened up their defense this half. Definitely something that Coach DiLorenzo talked about at halftime is just strengthening up that defense. You see, no one on Central really wants to take it for themselves when they go for a goal. They try to either pass it upfield for an assist, and every time that happens, you always see a North Hunterdon player there denying that opportunity. They're always somewhere looming when Central's trying to score on offense. Central's been getting a lot more opportunities, but North Hunterdon has been denying those opportunities. And on the opposite side, Megan Keller's been definitely a vacuum at goalie. Every ball that's hit to her, she hasn't really had to move too far for any save opportunities, but she's done a great job of just getting the ball right to her and then saving for, I think it was her 66th save of the season.
You know, a vacuum is a great way to describe her there. She's really just swallowing up those balls like they're crumbs. Those shots just really nothing to her, making it look as almost if they're too easy. Referee's going to call that a corner for North Hunterdon, but Hunterdon Central seems to disagree. And North Hunterdon on this kick. Plays it short. Megan Keller there. Megan Keller again. Oh, that's North Hunterdon goal. Not sure who it was. Looked to be off the feet of Hunterdon Central. 2 saves there by Megan Keller before the goal. You know, this is a great opportunity for Hunterdon Central to get back into this game. But, you know, messy goal there, really just off of Hunterdon Central's feet.
Yeah, very unfortunate goal for Central. Megan Keller did a good job saving that ball twice, but those deflections just they give and take. They're so unfortunate sometimes. Saw that happen to Central in the first half, and it happened to North Hunterdon here.
Yeah, you know, might have been a sloppy goal, but still counts for them. Great opportunity for North Hunterdon. You can really tell that the morale is up now for them. Energy is back as they try to really enhance this game and get that score up another point and get this game even.
Yeah, that's why that goal before the first half ended was so crucial. Just a 1-goal lead now for Central, and getting that goal to end the half definitely helped them. Now we just cut in half, but still Central has to figure out what they've been doing wrong this half and kind of correct themselves and get themselves even more lead.
And Lila Parenta there just received a yellow card for dangerous play. Angelina Tenor, the sophomore, back in the game. It's going to be North Hunterdon with a throw-in. Jody Van Doren goes for it, but it's just too powerful of a touch there. Sidelines ref is calling it Hunterdon Central's ball, but main ref is calling it North Hunterdon, so interesting there. It's going to be Central on the throw-in. Quick sub in there. Looks like Madison Decatur that's subbed out for Vanessa Tanky. Sidelines ref calling it North Hunterdon ball once again for the throw-in. And there's a sub in there. Marissa Jimenez going in, replacing number 7, Riley Pfeiffer. And Hunterdon Central just really not able to hold off those North Hunterdon players. They get a shot off on Megan Keller. And Tenor on that. North Hunterdon now in the middle. Rogers trying to make something happen for North Hunterdon. Sydney Artachi goes down. It's going to be North Hunterdon ball once again. Throw in. Rogers. Rogers crosses it into the middle. North Hunterdon fans upset about that fall there by Jimenez, but really it was all contact. There was no foul there. Hunterdon Central defense played the ball. Lauren Fasinelli with the goal kick. Aaron Johnson just clears it out to the side. And a throw in. North tries to make something of it. Central quickly clears it. It's going to be North in the middle with that ball again. It's high. Krowicki goes for it. Vanessa Tanky on it. Chambers upset there about that call. Krowicki with the ball. It's going to be Fasinelli taking the kick. Fasinelli right outside of the boundaries. You know, going to be North Hunterdon throw in. Jody Van Doren tries to follow that ball. Lauren Fasinelli on the defense there. Krowicki's going to be the girl to throw in. And Abby Vaughn there looks for the space. Kayla O'Connor with a header denying that opportunity for Central. Chambers, nice boot there, crosses it all the way up to Rogers in the front. Van Doren tries to follow that ball. Krowicki does a nice job clearing it. Fasinelli. Jimenez there with a nice opportunity just wide of that left side of the goal. And Lila Hopkins receiving some pressure there. Jimenez once again. Van Doren. Van Doren to Rogers. Sydney Artachi clears that off to the left side. Lila Hopkins. And a throw in by North. Lexi Dennis boots that one forward. Going to go into Caitlin Brewy's possession. And she punts that one up to the center field. Sarah Erb. Not too much control here from either team when it comes to passing. Just a lack of communication, a lack of movement from these teams, and just nothing has been able to really respond to any of these passes. Lexi Dendis on the ball to Hopkins. Hopkins to Dendis. Lexi looking to cross it. Goes out of bounds there. It's going to be a corner kick for Hunterdon Central. And North Hunterdon defender is down.
I have to wait for the official signal.
North Hunterdon is down. Not sure who that was, Josh. I'm not sure if you got any number from that.
Kind of hard to see from this angle, but looks like it was a trip up with Lexi Dennis. She went for that goal opportunity. Hopefully she is okay, though.
You know, North Hunterdon is trying to make something of that goal previously scored. I think the aggression's just getting a little high, and which really led to this injury from that team. Just really just trying to keep that defense up on the North Hunterdon side against strong players like Lexi Dendis and Lila Parente, just ultimately leading to this injury here. So, you know, Josh, as we await the play, tell me what you've seen so far in the second half. 25 minutes have gone by. So, anything to comment on?
It's definitely been, I'd say, a little more sloppy than the first half. It's definitely been more back and forth. Like you said, some of the passes that Central have not been really coordinated. It's just been, upfield kicks, hoping that, teammates there, kind of lack of communication. But as this injury is happening, they're Coach Short is probably going over some plays here that they can go from, and just probably some of the players within the huddle are probably having some communication right now. So definitely should be interesting to see how they communicate down the stretch.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity, although injuries aren't the best thing in soccer. It's a great opportunity for the head coaches to be able to take this time and talk with their players, just show them or talk about what they've seen so far in this half, what needs to be improved upon, how players can work better together, which is going to be really beneficial for Hunterdon Central and for North Hunterdon in the next 16 minutes that's left of this second half.
Yeah, definitely not good to see the injury, as she is still on the ground, has not gotten up yet, which is definitely something you do not want to see as a fan of not even fan of Central, or North Hunterdon Central, just as a spectator. It's something you hate to see.
It is a big game. Hunterdon Warren Sussex semifinals. Neither team wants to lose, so it is common to see aggression and emotion like this being put into the game. Looks like players are going back out onto the field. Not sure if the ref is ready to resume yet, but you can see Hunterdon Central making their way onto the field. It's obvious that they do not want to keep the game paused for so long because it does have to do with performance. You know, getting out of the groove can really impact a team, and that is something Hunterdon Central definitely does not want to happen. They really just want to get back into the play. They want to keep their bodies warm, energized, and they want to stay in the game. And the player is up, you know, unable to walk, getting carried off of the field, but the game is going to continue. Caitlin Brewy running out into her goal. And I believe it's going to be Hunterdon Central corner kick. Abby Gavand, number 15 for Hunterdon Central, taking this one.
Let's go, Central!
And a lot of movement within the box. Cross in, Brewy. Lexi Dendis. Back to Gavand. Sidelines is calling that offsides. North Hunterdon with the throw-in. Hopkins with the header, but North Hunterdon back on that ball. Some aggression there. Lexi Dendis goes down. And she's trying to get back up, play through the injury.
I can't stop the clock until the guy gives me the signal. I have to wait for him to give it to me.
Not my problem.
And Sydney Artache on the ball there.
I'm going to bring the band out here next.
Lila Hopkins with the throw-in to Tenor. Tenor with pressure on North Hunterdon defense there. Going to be a goal kick. North Hunterdon, lack of communication there. Should be Hunterdon Central's ball for a throw-in now. Abby Gavand trying to get pressure on that North Hunterdon player. North Hunterdon's going to kick the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Krowicki on the throw-in. A sub in, Lexi Dendis coming in for Tenor.
It's your phone? All right, it's in the press box by the football field. Where are you?
Sarah Erb. Not the greatest touch there. Sydney Artache to Krowicki. Going to go out of bounds. It's going to be North Hunterdon ball. And Jimenez crossing it in. Number 7 for North Hunterdon trying to go for that. She goes down.
A lot of injuries in the past 5 minutes of this game. Definitely not something you like to see.
You know, yes, a lot of injuries, also a lot of fouls from both North Hunterdon and Hunterdon Central.
Yeah, definitely. See,
He's yelling at him now. He's got to yell.
see if she stays in the game.
Looks like she's going to hobble her way off the field. That's a forward for North Hunterdon, which is never good this late into the game where really scoring is the only thing that is important. It's going to be a corner kick, though, for North Hunterdon, giving them a nice opportunity here.
Central's done a good job defending the corner kick in this game. We'll see if they do it again this time. They do a good job there.
Jimenez on that ball, tries to send it forward. Lila Parente, pressure on North Hunterdon. Tanky into Parente, just bounces right back out. Going to be Krowicki taking the throw in.
Keep going down the field like that.
That's Lila Parente on the ball. North Hunterdon kicks it out. Krowicki. And that's going to be a foul on Abby Gavand, number 15, I believe. Apologies, 25 with a yellow.
Game like this, stakes are really high. There's definitely a lot more pressure on this game. You've seen a lot more physicality between these two teams in this second half. Yellow card there, and
you know, both teams getting really aggressive. Not as much mental thought behind these decisions they're making, which is definitely impactful, especially with 10 minutes left in the game. Never good. Both teams want it so bad, this semifinal win.
yeah, let's see if this yellow card might cost North Hunterdon.
Lila Parente is going to be one to take this opportunity for the Red Devils. And Caitlin Brewy with a nice save there.
Whistle stops play here. North Hunterdon has it. And Central will have it on the throw-in. Lexi Dennis here. Ball will be kicked out. And it will be North Hunterdon ball for the throw-in. Here, 9 minutes left. Coming down to the wire, Central with a 2-1 lead against North Hunterdon. Game like this, semifinals, Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament. It's two teams, Central and North Hunterdon, definitely have a lot of history. These teams are two rival teams. You see some shirts here in the crowd that says "Beat North." Central fans here. And a kick there. A lot of collisions in the second half. You see North Hunterdon had an opportunity there to be kicked out here by Central. Good play there. Crowd is getting into it as this game is at the 8-minute mark. North Hunterdon here. Central pressuring on defense. Kick there, wide right. No contest there from Megan Keller, and she will have it. Lauren Fasinelli kicked it out, and Fasinelli walked the tightrope. That ball will be out of bounds. Fasinelli kick it to Megan Keller. Fasinelli with the kick here. Trying to fight Vanessa Tank, could not get it to go. Ball we header out of bounds. Throw in here for Central. Whistle stop play. Is Olivia Kerwicki with the throw in. North Hunterdon with a quick throw in, but the referee will stop that. Amelia Casteri with the throw in. Just over 6 minutes left. Definitely a lot of things can happen with this short amount of time. Central really needs to lock in their defense when it comes to this point of the game. Do not let anything slip through. That ball will be out of bounds, and Central will have it. Sydney Artachi will throw it in. Tries to find, I believe that was Lyle Parente.
Guys, you gotta press there. Come on, Central.
Hunter will have it. So number 12, Zoe Pfeiffer. This could be a big opportunity here for North Hunterdon. Central needs to have a good defensive set here. Do not let anything go through. Great job there. Northumberland tried to head it in. Was wide right. Did not get it to go in. Was not really close either. So Central will have it. Clock will stop at 4:06. Central, both teams actually looking to get their 11th win this year. Sun is coming out in the midst of the clouds, and is it North? It is. Oh no, it's Central's ball. Artachi threw it in. Good effort there by Northumberland, trying to deny that throw in. Artachi again with throw in. Central has not really gotten a lot of good opportunities this half to try to score. Scored those first 2 goals in the first half by both Lilas on the team, Parente and Hopkins. Other than that, Central has not really had too much of an offensive game this half. Kind of disappeared, but they let up a goal on defense, but they still have a 2-1 lead here with 3 minutes to go. Definitely need to protect that lead and try not to force this game to go into overtime. That kick there, again, really not too much communication, just a desperation kick. It was too short, kind of, to do any real damage. Again, that far kick there. Couldn't find anyone. Northumberland will have it. Throw in there by number 5. Back to number 5 is Anna Jimenez. Good box out there by Vanessa Tank. She will throw it in. Minute 50 left in this one. Definitely don't want to foul here in this point in the game. Central's done a good job putting pressure on both teams, actually. So it might have been a trip there by number 24 on Abby Gavand, and Central haven't. Might start trying to hit the panic button for Northumberland as time is running out, but still a decent amount of time left. Central scored their second goal with a minute left in the first half, so definitely possible. But to try to keep the possession in Central's hands, that will not happen right now, as Northumberland has a long kick there, trying to find an open teammate. Great save there by Megan Keller. Always in the right place. 50 seconds left. Ball is just out of bounds. Time running out here. Far kick out, trying to waste some time. Throw in here by Artachi, and that will do it. Central with a 2-1 win over their rival North Hunterdon. Great job here by Megan Keller with some great saves. Lila Parente and Lila Hopkins with the 2 goals here. Central won the Hunterdon Warren Sussex semi-final round against North Hunterdon. A great game here by these girls.
And we are joined by Red Devil Junior Lila Parente. Lila, wow, getting that goal early on had to set the tone for you guys. How big was it to kind of draw first blood in that first 8 minutes or so?
Yeah, that was our goal. We wanted to get the early goal so that we were ahead and not having to come back and start the game off strong.
So, Lila, playing North Hunterdon, probably a little extra incentive because I'm guessing you know this team very well from club or whatever. How nice was it to see these guys here and then take them down?
Yeah, it's always a good game playing North. It's always super competitive, and, of course, getting the win is what we want.
So, Lila, we're through the season now. We're in the home stretch of everything. The playoffs are coming up. Obviously a big one, though, on Saturday. How important would it be? It almost seems like I'm asking the obvious, but how big would it be for you guys to get this county tournament?
Super important. That's our main goal. We really want to get that win, and we're going to go out Saturday, play our best, and do that.
And lastly, Lila, what has impressed you most about this year's team?
I think we're all just working together really well, passing, like making a name for ourselves. And it's been a good season so far. We're excited to keep going.
And that was Red Devils Junior Lila Parente. Lila, thanks for joining us today. Once again, the Red Devils win this one by the final score of 2-1 in the semifinals of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament here at Stewart Field. Red Devils move on to Saturday's championship game, where they will take on either Sparta or Voorhees, who are playing, I believe they're playing right now. So the Red Devils will look to advance and bring home the Hunterdon Warren Sussex Championship on Saturday. A lot of great playoff action to follow. So there's a lot of good stuff left in here on the HCTV live stream. Once again, our final score from Stewart Field today, Red Devils down the Lions by the final score of 2-1. Thanks for joining us.